extensive,
広範囲の豊富な、
extensive. The house has an extensive garden full of plants. The house has an extensive garden full of plants. Accordingly,
それに応じて、従って、
accordingly. Prices rose, and accordingly, demand began to decrease. Prices rose, and accordingly, demand began to decrease. Wander,
さまよう、放浪する、
wander. He likes to wander around the park on weekends. He likes to wander around the park on weekends. Surgery,
手術、
surgery. She needs surgery to fix her broken arm. She needs surgery to fix her broken arm. Edition,
版、出版物の刊行、
edition. The latest edition of the book is very popular. The latest edition of the book is very popular. Pregnant,
妊娠している、願意に満ちた、
pregnant. She is pregnant with her first child now. She is pregnant with her first child now. Landmark,
目印、画期的な出来事、
landmark. The Eiffel Tower is a famous landmark in Paris. The Eiffel Tower is a famous landmark in Paris. Blame,
責める、非難する、
blame. They put the blame on him for the mistake. They put the blame on him for the mistake. Willing,
喜んでする、やる気がある、
willing. He was willing to help with the hard work. He was willing to help with the hard work. Suppress,
抑える、鎮圧する、
suppress. The government tried to suppress the rising protests. The government tried to suppress the rising protests. Associate,
結びつける、連想する、
associate. She does not associate with dishonest people. She does not associate with dishonest people. Technically,
技術的に、厳密に、
technically. Technically, the rule applies only to large cities. Technically, the rule applies only to large cities. Distinction,
区別、優秀さ、
Distinction. There is a clear distinction between truth and lies. There is a clear distinction between truth and lies. Arise.
生じる、発生する。
Arise. Problems may arise if we change the plan. Problems may arise if we change the plan. Currency.
通貨、普及。
Currency. Each country has its own currency and coins. Each country has its own currency and coins. Ensure.
確実にする、保証する。
Ensure. Please ensure the door is locked at night. Please ensure the door is locked at night. Dismiss.
解雇する、退ける。
Dismiss. The manager dismissed the idea as impractical. The manager dismissed the idea as impractical. Potential.
潜在的な可能性のある。
Potential. The scientist discussed the potential risks of the experiment. The scientist discussed the potential risks of the experiment. Cease.
止める、中止する。
Cease. They agreed to cease all arguments and conflicts. They agreed to cease all arguments and conflicts. Sum.
合計、総和。
Sum. The sum of 5 and 3 is 8. The sum of 5 and 3 is 8. Persuade.
説得する。
Persuade. I tried to persuade him to come with us. I tried to persuade him to come with us. Disagree.
同意しない、意見が異なる。
Disagree. They disagree on the best way to travel. They disagree on the best way to travel. Classification.
分類、区別。
Classification. The classification of plants helps in understanding them. The classification of plants helps in understanding them. Distribute.
配布する、分配する。
Distribute. They distribute the food evenly to each group. They distribute the food evenly to each group. Accuracy.
正確さ、精度。
Accuracy. Accuracy is very important when taking measurements. Accuracy is very important when taking measurements. Trial.
裁判、試練。
Trial. The trial lasted for 3 weeks in court. The trial lasted for 3 weeks in court. Accuse.
告発する、非難する。
Accuse. She tried to accuse him of stealing money. She tried to accuse him of stealing money. Summary.
要約、概要。
Summary. He gave a summary of the main points discussed. He gave a summary of the main points discussed. Frontier.
辺境、最前線。
Frontier. The pioneers explored the frontier lands of America. The pioneers explored the frontier lands of America. Pile.
積み重ね、堆積。
Pile. There is a large pile of books on the desk. There is a large pile of books on the desk. Murder.
殺人。
Murder. The detective solved the case of the murder. The detective solved the case of the murder. Moderate.
穏やかな、適度な。
Moderate. She has a moderate amount of experience in teaching. She has a moderate amount of experience in teaching. Tune.
調整する、調律する。
Tune. He tried to tune the guitar for better sound. He tried to tune the guitar for better sound. Merit.
功績、価値。
Merit. Hard work and honesty have great merit in life. Hard work and honesty have great merit in life. Option.
選択肢、オプション。
Option. We have the option to choose between 2 plans. We have the option to choose between 2 plans. Fiction.
小説、虚構。
Fiction. This novel is fiction, not based on real events. This novel is fiction, not based on real events. Pump.
ポンプ。
Pump. The pump stopped working due to a broken part. The pump stopped working due to a broken part. Academic.
学問的な、大学の。
Academic. She has strong academic skills in science and math. She has strong academic skills in science and math. Chilly.
冷え込む、寒い。
Chilly. It gets quite chilly here during the winter season. It gets quite chilly here during the winter season. Curve.
曲線、カーブ。
Curve. The road has a slight curve near the end. The road has a slight curve near the end. Extinction.
絶滅。
Extinction. Many species are at risk of extinction now. Many species are at risk of extinction now. Liquid.
液体。
Liquid. Water is a clear and essential liquid for life. Water is a clear and essential liquid for life. Document.
文書、記録。
Document. Please read the document before signing the agreement. Please read the document before signing the agreement. Calculate.
計算する。
Calculate. She tried to calculate the cost of her trip. She tried to calculate the cost of her trip. Motion.
動き、運動。
Motion. The swing moved back and forth in slow motion. The swing moved back and forth in slow motion. Jar.
瓶、容器。
Jar. He keeps coins and small items in a glass jar. He keeps coins and small items in a glass jar. Decade.
10年間、10年。
Decade. They have lived there for more than a decade. They have lived there for more than a decade. Authority.
権威、権限。
Authority. The teacher has authority over the classroom rules. The teacher has authority over the classroom rules. Deserve.
値する。
Deserve. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect. Flatter.
お世辞を言う、おだてる。
Flatter. She likes to flatter people to gain their favor. She likes to flatter people to gain their favor.